Preseason week 1 is officially upon us. The first night of preseason games was last night. So honestly, just to celebrate that football season is back, we are going to do our week 1 predictions a little early this year, but that's all right. We're also going to have some early power rankings coming out within a few days, I hope. Let's get right into our week 1 predictions. All right, we will start off with the first game of the NFL season, which will be the Eagles versus the Cowboys. And this is the Eagles win. I don't care what anybody says. I don't hate the Cowboys as much as other people. I'm not a big fan of them. But they're just a joke of a franchise, only because of Jerry Jones. Like, once he's gone, I genuinely think they'll be so much better, but besides the point. All right, first game in Brazil. Do we think the Chiefs or the Chargers will come away with it? Honestly, people might think I'm crazy for this one, but I think the Chargers are going to come away with this first win. I think the Chiefs will win the second game down the line between the Chargers and the Chiefs. But I think the Chargers win this first one in Brazil. And now we're just going to go down the line. Steelers versus Jets. I personally don't believe in the Jets that much this year, so I will have to give it to the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, he's old. I think he can still play better than... I still think he's better than a lot of the quarterbacks in the league. That Steelers defense is crazy. I don't think the Jets win this one whatsoever. And next you have Colts, Dolphins. I know the Dolphins are in a weird spot right now, but I'm going to give them this win. The same thing with the Colts as the Jets. I just don't believe in that quarterback room. I love Justin Fields for the Jets, but I just don't believe in him. And same with Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, especially Daniel Jones. Richardson has some intriguing things about him talent-wise, but he just hasn't been able to hone it down yet. And maybe this is the year, but we'll have to wait and see. I feel like we've been waiting a long enough time to debate, just like Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's going to really amount to much, but I digress. Bengals, Browns. Honestly, this one is 50-50 for me. I love the Bengals. I think they win this game, but their defense is so bad that I think even whoever the quarterback is for the Browns, I think they could probably tear that defense up. But I do think the Bengals are just going to put it in an absolute score fest, and they're just going to keep running that board up. I think it's going to be a close game, but it's going to be a shootout probably. And again, a shootout in week 1 is not very likely, so we'll see. Raiders, Patriots is another really hard one. After last night's it's a preseason game, obviously, so it doesn't mean much, but there was a little bit of that O-line. I don't know if that was the number 1 O-line in when Genty and Geno were in. I have no idea if that was the number 1 line. I really hope it wasn't for them because that was bad. I'd have to... Dude, this one's hard. I think I'm going to give it to the Raiders in that one only because I'm not too sure yet, honestly, what the Patriots are going to amount to. I do believe Vrabel will turn that team around, but it's just the fact of I think they lose the first game, but we'll see. For me, I think the Broncos-Titans is a no-brainer, week 1. Broncos win that. Cam Ward is getting trial by fire. He has to go against one of the best defenses in the league. I do think Cam Ward will help the Titans move in the correct direction, but they do lose this first game without a doubt in my mind. And then next we have the Ravens-Bills, which is another great game for week 1. I think the Ravens will come out hot, though. This one's honestly 50-50 too, but I think the Ravens are going to come out hot. I think the Ravens will win this game. Just this first game. If they went against each other later in the season, I'd give it to the Bills. But since it's so early in the season, I'm going to give it to the Ravens. Just because I feel like the Bills are better down the stretch than the Ravens are. And I think the Ravens are always so good at the beginning of the season. Jags, Panthers, honestly, give me the Panthers. I like the way Bryce Young was looking towards the end of last year. I don't believe in T-Law. I love the dude, but he hasn't shown me anything that makes me think he's going to be a great quarterback. So I'm going to take the Panthers in that one. Texans versus Rams. If Stafford stays healthy and everybody else is healthy on that Rams team, the Rams win that game. The Rams is a solid team all around, and the Texans are also pretty solid. But I do think the Rams are a more well-rounded team. So give me the Rams in that one. We already did Eagles, Cowboys. Cardinals, Saints, give me the Cardinals in this one. The Saints are going to be one of the worst teams in the league. There's not a doubt in my mind. Falcons, Buccaneers. Buccaneers will absolutely mop the Falcons in that first game of the season. The Falcons are just a weird team at the moment. And the Buccaneers, they kept all their playmakers for the most part. Give me the Buccaneers. Giants, Commanders. I do think the Giants will be better this year than last year and years past. But Jade Daniels and the Commanders, honestly, it could go either way, especially if Scary Terry gets... It could go either way if Scary Terry gets traded, but I don't think he's going to get traded, so give me the Commanders. Seahawks, 49ers. Give me the Seahawks. And I know that's a weird one because we haven't seen Sammy D play on another team that hasn't been the Vikings. And I am still a believer that most of his success came from the O'Connell system rather than him just magically being good now. And I don't quite know if it's going to be possible for him to thrive with the Seahawks as much as he did the Vikings. I think he'll probably be just as good as Geno was for the Seahawks. So, I mean, if I was a Seahawks fan, I wouldn't be too worried about it. And I know there's probably some people that really believe in him after last year, and I don't blame him. I hope he does great, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Lions, Packers, give me the Lions. The Lions are just an absolute star-studded team. They'll find a way to beat anybody. They don't give up. Give me the Lions. Love Dan Campbell as coach. Next up, we have Vikings, Bears. And I love the Bears, but give me the Vikings. I know it'll be J.J. McCarthy's first start. I personally believe in J.J. McCarthy. I think him in that O'Connell system is going to be... I think those two are going to be like best friends for years to come, him and O'Connell. But we shall see. All right, and those were my picks for week 1. I hope y'all enjoyed. We will have a preseason power rankings coming out within the next few days, hopefully. So make sure to stick around for that. I love y'all. If you have any videos you want me to make, just let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.